Okay, this is something I'm really excited about. I am going to try out the Mesa and the Mesa XL heat deflectors from Solo Stove. Just got them in the mail today, so let's do a little unboxing. If this is something you're interested in, let's get started. All right, I'm really excited. I just got my two new heat deflectors in the mail from Solo Stove. I got one for the Mesa and I got one for the Mesa XL. We're going to go ahead and open these up and see what they look like inside. I took the time to cut the tape so you guys didn't have to see me fumbling around. But here's the Mesa XL. Let's see what this comes with. All right, so it's got the nice stainless steel top of the deflector, and it also comes with a bottom. All right, it's labeled caution hot, just in case you didn't know. And inside we also have a carrying case, of course an awesome sticker, a little bit of instructions on how to put it together. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this. We'll unwrap the legs here. All right, 1, 2, 3. So these, we just simply they just clip right in, I guess. There's one. It just fits in there. And you can hear it click into place, so it won't come off. There we go. And the bottom piece will just slip in and clip into place like this as well, which is kind of interesting. All right, and these, once you get them lined up, they also clip into place, and then it makes it nice and sturdy. All right, that's the XL. Let's look at the little guy Mesa. Well, I tell you, they don't want these legs to get away, boy. They wrap them really well. One, two, three, just like that. Same thing, we have a carrying case for it, as well as stickers and propaganda. All right, let's get this one assembled. You hear it click. I've heard a couple things that some people have already broke the clips off of these things. I don't know how they did that unless they're trying to take it apart, but that seems to go together without issue. And then the other one, same thing, little clips go into place. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, the instructions actually show you putting the legs on the bottom first. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these legs off. And then we'll put the legs directly on the unit, on this smokeless ring here. All right, yeah, that is a lot easier to do it that way. All right, so we have, like I said, stickers, little bags to carry them in. All right, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so once they're together, like I said, they're pretty strong. But I really don't think I'm going to use any one of these two stoves. Let's go try something else. Let's go deep into the Solo Stove stash and pull out a couple of extras. Let's see. What colors do we have here? There's another spare polka dot. And there's my bone white one. I like that a lot. And there's the red one. Let's play the red one and let's play with the blue one. That sounds like fun. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down for a second. Okay, so back on the bench, I think I'm gonna use the red Solo Stove XL. We're gonna open a box on this one as well. And I want you to know that I am not a Solo Stove affiliate. I am an Amazon affiliate. This is where I buy my product. And of course, you can find all the links below. Why I have so many, I don't know. I'm just kind of crazy like that. They keep coming out with new colors. I keep buying them. I don't know why. All right, so. This is the Mulberry, otherwise known as red. And it's pretty cool. All right, and then let's take a look at the other one. Is the blue, which they call water, is the name of the color. And again, you can find those links below. Makes it nice and easy to order, and always, of course, you get free shipping, usually 1 or 2 days from Amazon. Okay, here's the water. All right, let's just set the smoke ring off. Let's set up the stand. I don't know why I'm working in such a confined area when I've got all this space. All right, here's another ring we can take off and another stand we could set up. And I want to show you, this is the earlier style one where it has the removable pellet adapter. So you could burn sticks and wood in there if you'd like. And let me show you the more current type. This has the built-in pellet adapter, which doesn't come off. But I love that polka dot color. All right. Just want to really quick, I want to go look at the white one, the bone, just because I want to see the color of that. All right, this is what they call bone. It's kind of like more bright white than anything. And it's got the early style again, so you can burn wood and pellet adapters. I mean pellets, so it's got a built-in pellet adapter. Now I was hoping that it was going to come out more like the color of the beige, because then it would match my VW bus a lot better. But it's still pretty cool, and I like the white. So maybe we'll play with that one instead. So let's go ahead and put the water one away for now. We just kind of have a junkyard of old parts there. All right, so this fits, you take the ring off and it fits right into place, which is pretty awesome. Pretty stoked about that. Okay, we're experiencing a lot of Santa Ana winds here in Southern California this afternoon, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to burn, if I'm going to burn it all. But we'll definitely, if the wind dies down, maybe a little bit later this evening, we will fire both of these up with pellets and we'll test this out. I've got my handy dandy infrared thermometer. Each one of these are 65 degrees, which is room temperature in my shop right now. And we will do a comparison a little bit later. All right, here's a straightforward look of the bench of what we got going on. As you can see, I've got a couple other ones up here, down there. You ask, why do I have such an abundant amount? Because I'm just kind of crazy when it comes to stuff like that. 1's cool, 2 is great, 3 is a collection. Then it starts from there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and load these up with pellets and fuel starter and be prepared to fire them off. Okay, what I do is I've been putting my pellets into these old containers just because they're just a lot easier to handle. Pop it up and just dip them in there. For fire starter, I'm using the tumbleweed type fire starter. All right, just lift this off. Then on the early style ones, you just put the, let's get this open. All right, so what you do on these early ones, from what I've been told, or what I've seen people doing, you put the fire starter inside this, but I don't know how you're going to get your matches in there to light it. And I don't think I need that much fire starter, but what the heck. We will try that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of lift a couple of these hairs up so we have a little something to light it from. And then I'm just going to fill it with some pellets, just like that. On the Mesa XL, again, this also has a built-in pellet adapter. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this one up. About like so. I guess that's pretty full. Might not need to run that much at one time. But what the heck. Take another fire starter. And again, I kind of untwist it a little bit just to open it up. Like so. And I'm just going to put that in the middle and kind of bury it. And put the heat deflector back on top. Put it back on its stand. Then we're going to put this one back on its stand. And now we wait until the sun goes down so we can really enjoy it. My daughter just got me this really cool lighter, and she even put my little logo on it. So this is what we're going to use to light it up tonight. All right, stay tuned. We will be back shortly. All right, a couple of days have passed, and the wind still has not stopped. You can see palm trees going crazy up there, but I just can't wait any longer. I need to fire these up because I want to see how these little reflectors work. So we're gonna go ahead and just fire these up. I got a few things to do in the shop. It's pretty cold here in the shade, so I'm just gonna go ahead and light these guys up and let them start burning, and then we'll run a couple temperature tests. We'll see how well these do in the wind. All right, there goes the XL. And let's see how we do with the little Mesa. Again, I tried putting it inside this little crevasse here for the starter, so it's kind of interesting. I've never fired one of these up, but let's see if we can get it to actually light. With this wind, it's going to be a little tough. I might have to do a little improvising on that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just let these burn for a while. We'll keep an eye on the small little Mesa and make sure we get that to light. As you can see, the Mesa XL is going. So since it's starting already, I'm gonna go ahead and put the deflector on it. Maybe that will help with some of the wind. And this little guy went out, so we're gonna do a little modification on this. All right, I just kind of took one of my little tumbleweeds apart and just pushed it in there, and hopefully that's gonna be enough to get it flowering. All right, let's see how these do in the wind. We'll be back shortly. All right, I got kind of sidetracked on some of the car projects, and with this wind, I wasn't really able to monitor what's going on, so I'm just adding a few more pellets to get this started. We'll see if these will light back up. I don't think that one's gonna go. A little bit of wind, you can get that fire going again. And there we go. Okay, I'm actually just a couple of feet away from it, but I do feel the heat reflecting this kind of direction, which is really neat. If I take reading here, we got 137 degrees right here. And on the top, we got 198 degrees. And you definitely feel the heat coming over here. All right, maybe I'll play again with this when the wind calms down. But either way, this reflector really seems to do good. It does blow the heat right over to you, so I'm quite pleased about it. So that's it for this one. I'm gonna get back to putting in the carpet on that white Volkswagen over there, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.